Well, I just quit my job. I am so tired of performing and putting on this mask, working retail where, human value is determined by our productivity. It's determined by numbers, how much money we spend, our consumerism. I can't do it anymore. I am so tired of living in this capitalistic hellscape. These corporate overlords don't care about human beings. They don't care what the customer wants. My manager straight up told me that I don't care how you would feel as a customer. All I care about is what corporate wants. And that is the problem. You don't give a shit about human life, human beings. They're literally just numbers and statistics, and I don't want to contribute to it. Ever since my mom died, I have struggled so hard to maintain any kind of job because I'm just tired of being a slave to the system. I am tired of my worth as a human being being determined by my productivity and how much money I can spend and whether or not I can pay bills. I think it's messed up that we have to work so hard and slave our lives away, giving up our most valuable resources, our time and our energy, for worthless pieces of paper or numbers in a bank account that truly have no value other than what our enslavers tell us that it has, just to have the most basic bare minimum of survival. Most of us aren't truly living. We're just face deep in our screens. The algorithm is constantly tracking us to keep us distracted through our screens. And yes, trust me, I understand the irony of me saying this now in a video that I'm going to post to social media, but this is why people should be reading more, because they can't track you through an algorithm if you're reading books. And this is exactly why we have so many banned books, because they expand your mind, they make you think deeper about things. But your overlords do not want you expanding your knowledge. They don't want you questioning the system or the way that it is. They want you to be this little worker bee that fits into this broken, abusive system that they have created, that they have built. And the reason why it continues to exist is because we're complicit in it. We just accept that this is the way things are when life was never meant to be the way that it is. The lives that we're living are so unnatural and unhealthy for our psyches. Why do you think mental health is so rampant? Why do you think people are so angry and taking it out on each other? Money isn't necessarily the problem, but people do awful things for money. And I dream of this world where we can go back to trades and services and living in communities and actually caring about each other instead of, I had to struggle, so you have to struggle too, and working our lives away. I've had no time. Oh my God, Tears for Fears. You shouldn't have to sell your soul. You can't make this shit up. Spirit understands. Life should not be the way that it is. We should be able to have more time for ourselves and the things that make us happy, and for us to create and spend time with our families and actually experience the world, truly experience the world. We work all day, then we come home, we doom scroll the internet, or we watch a movie or a TV show, and we call that living when it's not. It's complacency. It's all an illusion. What's even the point of living if this is the life that we have? These are just thoughts that I struggle with all the time, and it started after my mom was murdered. I just began questioning everything about my reality, everything about this world, and none of it makes sense. We live on a slave planet. It's a beautiful place, and we don't even get to enjoy it. Life is this blessing, this beautiful miracle, and we don't even get to enjoy it. I'm tired. On the bright side, I can go home and I can work on my book. I don't have to talk about all this materialistic bullshit anymore. I can take the mask off. I can finally have time to do self-care instead of working and then coming home and having to recover from work where I don't get anything done that I'm trying to create. I've hardly worked on my book over the last week because of how much work has just been sucking the life out of me. I won't lie, I'm scared because I don't know where the money's gonna come from. But I gotta have faith that it all happens for a reason. I know that that is not what I am meant to be doing with my life. I'm meant to be focusing on this book. I don't know what the outcome of writing this book will be, but I know that it is something that I have to do to be the hero that the little girl I was always needed, to be able to express myself without fear of judgment or shame. Something that I haven't really done for most of my life. People can call me messy, that's fine. My emotions are not the problem. The way this world tells us to dull our emotions and sit down and shut up, that's the problem. If you aren't questioning the way that things are, I don't comprehend how you can't question the way that things are at this point. This world is insane, and then they tell anybody that does question it that they're insane. Classic gaslighting. Oh my god. I just had to get it out of me. I've been holding it in since I started this job, and then I've just been depressed all morning. I cried on my way to work, and then my manager telling me to do something, and I was like, well, I think of how I would feel as a customer, and he straight up told me, I don't care how the customer feels, I get marks against me if this isn't done. And I was just like, I think I'm gonna go home. And he came to the back and tried to talk to me, and I just went off about all the things that I just said here. And he's just like, well, everybody's really pleased with your performance. You're doing such a good job. And I'm just like, I don't care. I'm wearing a mask. Like, that's not who I am. None of this is who I am. Who I am. I am a free spirit. I do not want to play by the rules that make me unhappy. I don't want to play by the rules of others that disempower me, that take away my time and energy and make it difficult for me to love myself and to focus on myself and my creativity. I want to actually live my life and enjoy my life. I want to live a life where whenever it comes my time to leave this place, I can reflect back on everything and be like, yeah, this was totally worth it. And working a job in the mall, that's definitely not worth it. Working under corporate, definitely not worth it. Working my life away under anybody's schedule but my own, not worth it. Not sorry. This is my life, and I want to live it on my own terms. Even if it's challenging, I can at least say that I chose myself. And I'm not under anybody's control but my own. If you've listened to this, thank you so much for being there, supporting me in my ramblings. If you don't support me, please leave your hate comments down below. I would love to read them. I don't care either way. I hope you have an absolutely wonderful day. Have the day you deserve. Stay curious and question everything.